and we're here today just to talk about some of the new things.
Starts the day off with a bang.
Are the performers with Goose as well have branched off into a new area?
Usually I wash it out.
Hi, welcome to Backstage Pass. My name is Kim Betcher, and joining me this week is Sally Eckern. Sally, thanks for joining me.
Thank you. Good morning.
Morning. So we have, we are kind of middle of January now. We are getting into our New Year's resolution. Some people have been exercising for the first time in a while for a couple weeks. Some people have been doing it, have been great about exercising regularly, kind of all kind of the year through. The thing that is one of the many hats that you wear here, but one of the hats that you wear is a personal trainer. And one of the things that I always find is that if you get stuck, or if people get stuck, I think personal training is a really great option just to kind of kickstart. I know a few years ago for me, I really was trying to get back into it because I needed to lower my cholesterol. And so I actually hired a personal trainer, to get me that. I just booked us a 1 hour session, but I did 30 minutes. Kind of you reminded me what I needed to do, and then we checked back in 3 months later. I hadn't done a ton of that point, but the point is that you can be held accountable. So why don't you tell a little bit about personal training and maybe some of the benefits and things like that.
Sure. A lot of the benefits just come, you're held accountable. You have to do that stuff. You have to show up. You feel guilty if you don't show up, those types of things. It gets you into the gym more. And you get to learn the right form, the right format to do things. You challenge yourself a little bit more, something you might not have done on your own, things like that. So you push a little harder. You have somebody cheering you on to push you as well. So it's
and the thing that I like too is that, for me, I have my things that I like to do. I swim. I will get on a treadmill. I'll use the walking track. And as much as I used to years ago back as an athlete, I used to lift a little bit more and was better about that. But like what I'm thinking about now personally is I know going into the spring and summer that I probably need to add lifting. And I'm in that age group too that for bone mass and things like that I do need to start paying better attention. And so I do need to get back in and get connected. But I think a personal trainer is a nice way to get that mixed up. And whether you buy one session and split it up, or whether you have packages of 10, you have all kinds of options. And so just consider that if you're doing New Year's resolutions right now and you're kind of recharging yourself, or if you haven't, if you've kind of done the same routine for the last year and a half and you need something different, to check out a personal trainer. And we have 5. A buddy work.
Yes, buddy system works really well too, because then you have 2 people to be held accountable with. So yes,
absolutely. And one of the things we talked about last week with Heidi is, speaking of being held accountable, is fitness classes. And the cool thing about fitness classes is that by going to them, so if you have a Day Pass or a Premier Plus membership, they're included in your membership. And the cool thing about fitness classes is you do have that person to kind of check in and hold accountable. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the class or classes that you're teaching, and then and maybe talk about some more if you can.
Sure. Yes, I teach a couple classes here, Pound and Pumped. Pound is with the drumsticks. It's kind of new, out and about, and you don't have to be really musically inclined by any things like that. It's just you're just kind of using those drumsticks to kind of have more of a fun workout, get your heart rate up, and squats, lots of squats.
And the drumsticks are weighted too, which is cool.
Yes, they're a little weighted. Just kind of fun to do. And then also we have Pumped, which I've had for a while, which is with weights, a little cardio, but mostly weights. And then I have a Lunch Express, which we just kind of changed that a little bit down to 30 minutes instead of 45 minutes if you want to get in for a lunch class from 12 to 12:30 on Tuesdays. So you can come join that one as well. We've got different classes. We also have added a few other ones too. We have Ignite, which is a little different format on Tuesday nights at 4:30. So just coming to different things kind of mixes up. If you get bored doing the same thing over and over, the classes change it up for you.
Yeah, absolutely. And the cool thing is we have 3 land fitness studios between our main studio, our cycling studio, which you helped to lead the charge on redoing last year, and then we have our wellness studio, which was just added 6 or 8 months ago. So, and then we also have our pool. So we have 4 different options. I know you have the schedule here, but it's available online. It is in our program guide, but it's available online if you go to www.dlccc.org. It's 3 C's. Go to the class spot, and you can see daily who's teaching, kind of what your options are, played out. But then at the bottom of the pages, you have an opportunity to download that schedule. So it's pretty cool. So you can both get the land class and the water classes downloaded. So it's awesome. So another hat that you wear, so now we're up to the 3rd hat, or one of the 3 hats, is that you wear is we do swim lessons. And so we have some swim lessons that are getting started right now. On Saturday, the end of this week on the 21st, if there might be a few spaces left, you can certainly check if you need Saturday lessons. But we do have second session starting too.
Yes, we do. We have the second session starting for our afternoon, our evening, and Saturday swim lessons. They'll start in the March time frame. The evening swim lessons don't start till February 7th. So if you were kind of looking at time to get there, the evening we don't start till then. So it's another time. Just look at the schedule, the time slots and stuff and levels, see what you can get in.
Great. So we have swim lessons coming up. We have hot hands basketball, and we have some spring. We get to think ahead to spring to some baseball. Also, the golf netting and the baseball nets are available as well if you want to talk to Dave about that. So awesome. So thanks for joining me today, and we'll see you again next week.
Thank you.